Hello there, how you doing today? My name is Karo. I'm a real estate consultant in Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Talk with Karo. Real Estate Talk with Karo is a show where I seek to inform you and using my experiences, I try to guide you on real estate matters so that when you're investing, you are making a wise decision, you know better, you do better, you avoid unnecessary loss because we all know that money is not easy to make, right? On today's episode, I really just want to discuss briefly about a question a client asked me just a few minutes before I jump on this video, and I thought maybe why not? Maybe a lot of people are thinking about it out there. Maybe I should just do a quick one, an episode, and talk about what I would have shared with this client, and then send the client the video, and then also make this video available for everyone to watch. So if you are one of those thinking about how is the real estate industry now in Nigeria, is it good, should you be investing now, and what do I think, and if you should be investing, where should you put your money? Okay, so this is for you if you're thinking, you're wondering about that. Now, should you be investing now? How is the real estate industry in Nigeria? Is the same. I don't see anything that has changed in terms of going from good to bad. It's still, real estate is still one of the best investments to invest in, to grow your money, simply because, like they say, the best place to invest is on earth. It's unmovable, it's not going anywhere, and there's no crash that is going to affect it, no economical situation or the inflation that is going to affect it in terms of negatively, especially if you are investing in lands and even houses as well. They continue to appreciate as long as there's development in the area, and especially with the population we have, especially in Lagos, there's always demand for housing. So even though real estate in other countries might get a hit, and then people who invest in real estate starts to lose money, the value of their property starts to go down, it hardly happens in Lagos. That's one of the advantages we have here, because the population is just crazy. So even when there's inflation, even when other things are suffering and all that, real estate will continue to appreciate in price. So there's really no time not to invest in real estate in Nigeria. So, is this the best time for you to be investing in real estate in Nigeria? Definitely, definitely. Even better if you live abroad, because of the current rates of dollar to a naira, so you don't need to send as much money that you would have sent if the difference in dollar to naira wasn't so much, So now you can send just $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 can do a whole lot in Nigeria now, because our currency has become, I don't know, the value, the value is just at the moment as is suffering, so you can take advantage of that and use it to invest, save your money on a property, and it will work out well for you. Now that you know this, you want to invest, which property should you invest in? It all comes down to a budget, really, because even though we can show you some really great properties, if you don't have the budget for it, then it's a problem. I always recommend that you invest in a property that has title, good title, gazette, CFO, minimum excision. But now those property, we are hardly seeing lands that have approved excision now, and that's because the lands that have approved excision are usually lands that started with government acquisition, meaning that the land had to be excised from the government, and then before it will get to that stage of approved excision. But we have a lot of such lands in Ibeju-Lekki, but now that Ibeju-Lekki, that refinery area where we have a lot of such lands have sold out, really. We hardly get genuine lands in that area anymore. Now that we are selling Epe doesn't have such issues. You hardly come across such issues. They are there, but it's not as common. So you see lands from Epe that have freehold. Now, because we are dealing with Epe now, which isn't really suffering from the same issue as Ibeju-Lekki in terms of, this land has government acquisition, that one has government acquisition, this land has government acquisition, so it has to be excised. Epe doesn't have a lot of that. With Epe, you can get a lot of freehold land. What that means is that with the freehold, although it doesn't have a title, it also means that it's not under government acquisition. But you have to be sure. I've said this in a few several videos now, that if you're buying a land that has freehold, you have to be sure that it actually has freehold, meaning that a title has just not been done for it, but it is not under any government acquisition. Meaning, if the company wants to do a title for it, they can easily do a title for it. Such lands are safe as well to buy, especially if you want to invest now, because the lands that have CFO, they've gone so high in price. Even if you are buying them in Epe now, they've gone so high in price that it's not every investor that can afford it. So keep that in mind when you are investing in lands. Now that I've talked about all that, what I would recommend, the one property, there are a few properties that I can recommend now, but I just want to focus on one, because the amazing developments in this particular estate has blown my mind away. And I've talked about this estate a number of times. If you've not taken advantage of this estate, this is the time to do so, because now within a very short time, I've seen a whole lot of infrastructural development. I'm talking about within 3-4 months that it came out, and they're already doing people who invested in apartments already got allocation. People who invested in lands, they've done the first batch of allocation and planning the next one. So, and we are seeing a whole lot of things that they said that they want to achieve. We are seeing a whole lot of them being put in place already. So for those of you looking for a place to invest, where the place I would recommend, because so far now they've proven their track record. They have a whole lot of other projects that they've done that has proven good track record, but this particular one I'm very impressed with, because I followed it from the ground up. And I'm talking about Dukia Africa, the proposed biggest Africa resort. That's what I'm talking about. We've not seen anything like it. It's the first to be done, and these guys, from what has been put in place already, are very, very capable. I've given a whole lot of information about Dukia Africa, so this video I'm just going to be focusing on the updates, what they've achieved there. One of the amenities they said they were going to put in place was the helipad. Helipad has been completed for a long time now there, and the gatehouse has been completed. And then the Oke Aro that they later introduced. Oke Aro is a one-bedroom apartment, a one-bedroom bungalow, one-bedroom apartment that is built on a 50 square meter. It's a very beautiful design. Check out this video. You love it.
We have an update as regards in our Dukia Africa. Now we've actually introduced a new project in Dukia Africa. It's actually a new section of project in Dukia Africa, which we call Oke Aro. It's Oke Aro, yeah. It's a Yoruba name that everybody can actually resonate with. So we've actually introduced Oke Aro into the market space. So what is Oke Aro? Oke Aro is a one-bedroom resort bungalow that is actually built on just 50 square meter of land. And then this is a masterpiece of one-bedroom bungalow. It's very spacious. It comes with a sitting room and a massive bedroom, and also a massive kitchen space and bedroom. So this is massive. It's a massive project. And also, this Oke Aro is going to be surrounded with green area, green serenity, a lot of infrastructures that we know that is actually in Dukia Africa.
Being that we're looking at Dukia Africa to be the biggest Africa resorts, you can imagine what they do with such apartments. People come there to lodge, could rent it. You could even stay there if you are when you are around. You know, there are a lot of things you can do with it, and it's built on 50 square meters. Now that you've seen the 3D video, here is the video of what they've achieved with the Oke Aro bungalows.
Today we're here for the first batch of allocation at the biggest resort estate in Africa, the Dukia Africa. Today we've allocated about 27 clients and we've had names that we've rolled up, so simultaneously allocations will follow up, and it's going to be a concurrent event, so we're doing it in batches. Now, we made these promises, and to see that we're delivering this, and everyone here today, they've been smiling. I'm like, this is a good job, this is a job well done.
Today I got the allocation for my client. This is his bungalow, his Oke Aro bungalow. We actually launched this project in September, and a lot of smart investors, quickly keyed into this project, and that is why I am right here representing Mr. Anthony. Congratulations to you, and I am so thankful that you subscribed to this bungalow.
It's a reality for me, and I'm very much excited, grateful to Dukia Africa, and I congratulate myself and every other person that came here for the allocation paper.
Today I was allocated this plot by Evermax, and I'm short of words. I'm very, very happy. Someone just advertised it to me for 15 million, and now it's selling for 22 million just within a couple of weeks difference. So I'm so happy to be here today.
Congratulations to my amazing client, Mr. Oladotun, for investing in 3 plots of Dukia Africa. He has plots block 8, plot 2 and 3, and then plot 4.
Key into a plot of land or bungalow, whichever one you want right here, and you will be glad that you did.
Dukia Africa, it's an investment in the future, and it's now. So I am starting my own investment this very moment. And I see everywhere springing up. I can see a lot of facilities coming up, the helipad, the zoo, the tennis court. So everything is an investment for me.
I would advise every one of you to invest. It's very seamless, and they offer an instrumental package, so it makes purchasing easier.
A very, very big thank you. With joy in my heart, I thank Dukia Africa for making this dream a reality. Owning a piece of land in Lagos.
Thank you very much, Evermax, and thank you, Dukia, for this. I appreciate it.
Dukia has stand the test of time. Everything that I've done in Dukia is less than 3 months. To have established this amount of infrastructure and construction under 3 months, it's simply amazing. So whoever it is that is out there, any of our client that is there, you should own a piece of Dukia.
You see that, clearly see that they followed the concept that we saw on the 3D that they were going to follow, and they've done allocation. I just want you to know that that's one of the best projects that I can recommend at the moment, and the prospect there is just a great one. And it's one of those projects that I'm proud of, very proud of, because it's easy to say these things, to make promises. But when you see, you see promises being backed up with actions, you know that, there's really, and at this stage, those coming in now to invest, you have no problem with trust, because those who invested when they just came up could have had problem with trust, as in, will they deliver, will they not deliver? But with what they've achieved so far, there's no question of whether they'll deliver or not deliver. They're already proving, they've proved themselves at this point with, what they've achieved. In Dukia Africa, you can either invest in the 1-bedroom apartment, the Oke Aro, or you invest on a plot of land, and the interesting parts, even for those who cannot who don't have a whole lot of millions to afford is that we have big sizes of plots and we have small sizes of plot as low as 150 square meters. Yes, we have that. We have 150 square meters selling for 7.5 million naira, and we have 200 square meters selling for 8 million naira. Initial deposit for such sizes of plots is just 1.5 million naira, and we have 300 square meters selling for 15 million naira. We have 500 square meters selling for 22 million naira. Both 500 square meters and 300 square meter initial deposit is 3.5 million naira. And for those who are looking for commercial plots, we do have commercial plots which is tagged as District 3 in the estate. And you could either buy, minimum plot you can buy is 500 square meters for the commercial plots, and 500 square meters of commercial plots is selling for 25 million naira. 1000 square meter is selling for 50 million naira. Initial deposit for the 500 square meter commercial plot is 5 million naira. Initial deposit for the 1000 square meters for commercial plots is 10 million naira. So title on the land is CFO, so you are all covered. So this is one of the estates that I can recommend to all those who are looking to for the right properties to invest in right now. For those, if this is the first video you're hearing, Dukia Africa is located in Epe, somewhere called Salamolajoye town in Epe. It's not far at all, like just a few minutes, 3 minutes drive from the Lekki Epe roundabout, with close proximity to Isimi. So that's where the location is. Check my YouTube channel, you see at least 1 or 2 other videos where I've talked in detail about Dukia Africa. Until I come your way again, my name again is Mrs. Karo. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe out there. I'll be expecting to hear from you. Bye.